hey, that's a great room.
What's
man.
up? Hey, thank you.
I have that same red in my house. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is like it's my college color, so that's what influenced it. South Carolina Garnet, and
Awesome.
I love it. It's my favorite room.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't have your movies up here. I have the collection downstairs in the theater, but this is is all the geeky collectibles and stuff.
That's okay. I once spent some time with Marlon Brando's daughter, Petra. She was really nice, and I had a poster of Last Tango in Paris, and I removed it from my house before I invited her over. I was a little bit embarrassed.
Hey, we've all been there. Maybe not there, but close enough. But, listen, if it's date night, which Nick Cage movie should people put on? What do you think is the best date night movie?
This one. Definitely Massive Talent. Definitely. If it's date night, absolutely. But go to the cinema, because the two of you are going to laugh. You guys are going to have so much fun. It'll be like a family experience with everybody in the audience. I saw it in the cinema, and we were all laughing together, and it was very communal, and it was electric. And this is the movie for date night. No question.
Yeah, I had a blast watching it at South by, and it was just a great crowd.
I was there. That was where I saw it. I had a blast too.
Yeah, it was fun, man. So there's a ton of references to your previous films in this movie. Were any of those your idea, or did you try to say like, hey, it'd be fun to pull up Face Off or something like that?
No, those were all in the script. They came in preloaded. Interesting choices. I thought the reference to Captain Corelli's mandolin was a good one, because, that movie is underrated, and I'm glad this movie gave it some props. I know Penelope was great in that movie, and I'm glad John Madden, I'm sure he'll be happy, the director. So that was nice.
In this movie, it's a cash-strapped Nick Cage who gets offered money to go to a birthday party. And I know celebrities probably encounter all kinds of weird stuff. What is like the weirdest sort of offer? Have you ever had like a birthday party or something weirder than that somebody's offered you, like, hey, I'll pay you to do this, that you remember?
No, that hasn't happened. And if it did, I wouldn't do it. That's a fact.
Probably a good idea. After seeing this movie, probably for the best. You act opposite, like you're Nick Cage, but then you're acting opposite yourself as Nicky Cage. And I'd love to hear about how you kind of found the way that you dial it up as Nicky Cage.
Well, Nicky, I'm glad you point Nicky out, because, first he didn't even have a name. I had to give him a name because I thought the character was worthy of his own name. And, they were talking about Cameron Poe for young so-called Nick Cage. And I said, but that's Cameron Poe. That's a character. That's not Nick Cage. But if you want to see young Nick Cage, look at my presentation on the Wogan show when I was promoting Wild at Heart. That guy is irreverent. That guy is arrogant. That guy is obnoxious. And that guy is exactly right. And what's more, we're going to call him Nicky, because he's really the villain in the movie. He's the one that's he's the devil on the shoulder that's saying, you got to be a movie star. You can't be doing these little art films, these independent movies. You're a star. And, that guy was right before I had started doing the adventure films like The Rock and Con Air. And at that time, it was important to me to do those movies because, I grew up watching Charles Bronson and Sean Connery and Dr. No, and I wanted to see if I could do it. I wanted to see if I could make an adventure film, because everyone thought I couldn't do it. So when you say can't, you want to say I can. And that's where that energy came from. But I'm not like that anymore. I'm much more happy making quiet movies like Pig or Leaving Las Vegas. My independent spirit is towards indie dramas, and those are my roots. And as hopefully you've noticed, I keep making them.
Yeah. Can you send me out of here with any word on Face Off 2?
That one I can talk about, because there have been some phone calls with Neil, and who I enjoyed very much working with on the first Face Off. He's one of the true great producers in Hollywood. And they have been making some calls. The other ones, like National Treasure, their priority was a TV show. Godspeed to them. But maybe Face Off. Maybe.
Well, thank you so much for the time, and I love the movie. Congratulations on it, and I can't wait to see what's next for you.